How you doing today? My name's Darian Dunbar, and this is my interviewee, Mr. Terry Mosley. How are you doing today, Terry?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain.
Alright.
Why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself, Terry, and and,
Alright.
and your interest in the film industry?
Okay. Well, my name's Terry Mosley. From Battle Creek. Uh, Started in the film industry about 4 or 5 years ago. I started skateboarding and would film and edit my own videos. So that's just kind of how I got into it, and I loved it. And now I go to Full Sail.
Okay. All right. First question. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession?
The role I see in they play a huge role to me. Everybody watches TV. It's usually how you get your news. You learn stories, whether it be fairy tales or stories of heroism. It can help people grow as a person in general. They can learn things about themselves they didn't know, or just inspire them.
Okay. Next question. New communications and media technology make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe this has a positive or negative influence on your field industry? Please provide an example.
I believe that does positively affect my industry because as a cameraman and editor, um, to be able to instantly see the video that you're shooting or editing and what you're doing to it, whether it be visual effects or camera effects, that can really help knowing what you want, because when it was filmed, you couldn't know until the next day what you even shot. And so, with instantly being able to see everything, it really helps.
Okay. Next question. What popular images do you see frequently repeated throughout your industry? I would say selfies, but what is your answer?
Popular images I see: portraits
Portraits?
of
Okay.
people. Um, Everybody needs them, whether it be for a Facebook photo or photography for senior photos. Everybody needs, whether it be themselves or of other people, and it's always going to be around. It's portraits of people.
Okay. Like I said before, selfies, self portraits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art?
My favorite visual artist would be Wally Pfister, because he's a director of photography for mainly Christopher Nolan. Um, I love the style of lighting he does, whether it be in The Dark Knight, any of the three, the trilogy, or he always brings the light as a character in the movie itself, and not just light as the practicals. And so when he DPs, it's just something different. He always brings something new to the table.
I like that. Next question. Has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process, and how?
Um, I would say that my knowledge of famous artworks has helped, specifically abstract art for myself, because without the abstract art of itself, there would be no creativity. And to be in the visual arts or in any arts, any art form, you need to be creative in your own person. So um, when I look at abstract art, it really there's so many different ways people could take it. I could take it one way, and you could take it a different way, and it's really just your perspective on that image. So
That's what
yeah,
art is. Just different people's imaginations and all that.
right,
One person can't decide what art is in
right,
certain types
exactly.
of art. Okay. Next question. Do you believe visual art has great influence on any other art form other than visual?
Yeah, I do believe that visual arts has effect on other art forms. Visual arts can be anywhere, and people can take them any way they want to and turn them into any art form.
Just like we said.
Um, right. So, I mean, I could take something and put my own perspective on it and bring that out itself as an art form, as my art form. Everybody gets their ideas from something. There's really no such thing as your own ideas. I mean, you might think it's yours, but you got that idea from something you might have saw or heard, and so um, it's just your own creative take.
Okay, okay. Okay. Last question. Does seeing the visual art of other artists inspire you, and how?
Yeah, seeing other artists' art inspires me in several ways. Um, in the form of skateboarding, seeing a professional skateboarder skate, it makes me want to go out and be active. Um, with camera work, um, if I see a particular angle or maybe a camera effect that they did in camera, I would want to learn how to do that, or if it's possible, or with editing, if I see a visual effect or just some effect of any type, like a transition, something creatively done, it inspires me to either learn how to do it or do something like that myself. So it definitely pushes myself to go do something.
Okay, okay. Well, is there any last words you would like to give us? Any last words of inspiration?
Um, I would just say stay true to yourself and do what you believe in, and you can achieve anything.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank my interviewee, Mr. Terry Mosley,
Yeah,
for
no
helping me
problem.
out with this project. And I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, and good night.